So what we've successfully managed so far is that whilst we were processing this string, when we came to this capital letter G, the index value got incremented by 1, so index became 2 instead of 1, right? So index became 2, and we were able to insert this character G into a new element, the second element of the array, right? So we were able to enter this value into the new box. So we were basically able to separate the previous word hello from the new word which is beginning with this capital letter G. Okay, so let's move forward. So when I becomes equal, so next time the loop runs, the value of I becomes equal to 7. When I is equal to 7, this mid function is going to return the 7th character, which is O, small o, right? And the ASCII code of small o equals 111. So 111 is not less than 90, therefore this if statement is not going to execute, and we're going to come to this instruction, and this would be words 2 equals words 2 plus mid, and here the value of I is going to be 7. So the 7th character is obviously small o, right? So this is small o, lowercase o, plus whatever is already present in words 2, and as we can see here we have the capital letter G here, right? So these two are joined together and the result is saved in words 2. So now this is going to be updated to GO. Next time the loop runs, the value of I becomes equals to 8, index is still 2, and this mid is going to give us the 8th character, which is once again small o. The ASCII value of small o is going to be 111, and 111 once again is not less than 90. So this if statement is not going to get executed. This will become words 2 equals words 2 plus mid, and this I is basically 8, right? So this is going to once again return the lowercase o, and this is going to be joined with whatever is already in words 2, and what is already in words 2 is the string value GO. So these two are going to be now joined, and the result is going to be saved in words 2. So words 2 now becomes GOO. Next time the loop runs, the value of I becomes equals to 9, and this mid function is now going to return the 9th character, which in this case is small d, and the ASCII value of small d is 100. As we can see, 100 is not less than equal to 90, therefore this if statement is not going to execute. Then we come to this instruction, and this effectively becomes words of 2 equals words of 2 plus mid function, where the value of I in this case is going to be 9 and the 9th character is small d. So this is going to return lowercase d to us plus whatever is already in words of 2, and what is already in words of 2 is GOO, right? So these two are now going to be joined together, and the result is going to be saved in words of 2. So what is now going to be saved in words of 2 is the letter good, the word good, right? When this loop runs the next time, the value of I becomes equals to 10. So this mid function is going to return the 10th character, which is capital D, and the ASCII code for capital D is 68, right? And we can see that 68 is greater than 65, and it is also less than 90. So both of these conditions are fulfilled, right? Both of these conditions, this condition here, right? So these are both fulfilled, and the value of I is also greater than 1. So the if statement is going to be executed this time. The value of index is going to be increased by 1. So the current value is 2, and this is now going to become 3. So the value of index is going to change to 3, and this instruction now effectively becomes words of 3 equals words of 3 plus mid will return the 10th character, because the value of I is 10, which is going to be capital D. So what's going to be returned here is capital D plus whatever is already stored in words of 3, and as we can see here that words of 3 is empty right now. So what is effectively going, so this D is basically not going to be joined to anything because there is nothing in words of 3. So this is basically what's going to be saved in words of 3. So this capital D is going to be saved in words of 3. Next time the loop runs, the value of I becomes 11, and this mid function is going to return the 11th character, which is small a. The ASCII value of small a is going to be 97, right? And we can see that 97 is not less than 90, so this if statement is not going to execute, right? So we come to this instruction, and this effectively becomes words of 3 equals words of 3 plus the 11th character that is going to be returned by this mid function, which is small a, lowercase a, plus whatever is already in words of 3, and what is already in words of 3 is the capital letter D. So these two are going to be joined together, and this new string value is now going to be saved in words of 3. So words of 3 now becomes DA. Let me rewrite that. Next time the loop runs, the value of I becomes equals to 12. So this is the final time that this loop is going to run, and this function mid is going to return the 12th character, which is lowercase y in this case, and the ASCII code for lowercase y is 121, right? And 121 is not less than 90. So basically this condition is false, right? Therefore this if statement is not going to execute, and we come to this instruction. This effectively becomes words 3 equals words 3 plus the 12th character that is going to be returned by this mid function, right? And that 12th character is small y or lowercase y, which is now going to be joined with whatever is already in words of 3, and whatever is already in words of 3 is this string value DA. So these are going to be joined together, and this new string value is going to be saved in words of 3. So words of 3 effectively becomes day. So this loop stops now, and what we've done successfully is that we have broken our camel case string into 3 words, because in this example hello good day we could have broken it into 3 words. So our program has effectively done that, and each word has been saved in a separate element of the array. So each word has been saved in a separate element of the array. So once we are done with this, let's take a look at what the remaining part of the code is doing, because it was a requirement that once we have filled our array with the words from the camel case string, if there are still some unfilled if there are still some unfilled elements in the array, then they should be filled with a rogue value, and the rogue value that we've chosen in this case is empty. So this while loop is going to run until the value of index is less than 10. So the value of index is right now 3, and each time this loop runs, the value of index is incremented by 1. So first time the loop runs, the value of index becomes 4, and we are now going to save this value empty, this string value on the right hand side empty, into words of 4, right? So so this rogue value empty is going to be written here. The next time the loop runs, the value of index becomes 5. So this time this value empty is going to be written in the 5th element. Next time the loop runs, value of index becomes 6. So words of 6 is now going to be equal to empty. So this loop continues, and all of the remaining boxes are filled up with this rogue value. I hope you've understood this code. So this is the complete solution to task 3.3.